the middle of my arm, just whew, flying up my arm. It was like unbelievable. It was just this arm. And then when I saw these, I said, oh my God, the spiral effect. So that was really great. And then this is a new, like, this is a scarf, or I put it around my neck because I had a stiff neck one day when I was watching it. I was, on Zoom like so many hours. And I said, oh my God, let me put this on around my neck. And like after a few hours, then everything was gone. The pain was gone. And you could just wear it as a headband too, especially if you're, if you have a lot of headaches or whatever, and get rid of your hair if you have, you're bothered by your hair sometimes. So yeah, so, and then we still have the panties. I love the panties, and socks and t-shirts, and boxers. And the boxers, which I didn't even know about, that you can cut them in two and sew them together. And then, because if you're too heavy and you can't wear the tights yet and you have knee problems, then you could just cut the boxers in two, sew them together, and then put that around your knee to help your knees. So there's so many different things you can do to enhance your blood circulation.
If I can just add about the, you want to talk about migraine?
No, you.
Okay.
You
because for the headband, right? So if you have migraines, and this is I've tried it myself. So without taking any Panadol, it just calms you down. So if you put it on your head for migraine.
Yeah, I never take any medicine.
No.
I used to use lavender oil actually if I had a headache.
Yeah.
The next time I get a headache,
you can try this.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, because I did it when my neck was killing me. Then I put it around my neck. But I think it'll probably be used more like in the winter time,
like
in the summer.
The leggings are for blood circulation. Like, what's the biggest difference you have noticed since you started
with
using
me?
it?
I started using them like December, like nearly 2 years ago. And like right before New Year's, I started using them. And a week later, when I went back to work, because I work at school, I usually have like have back pains down here, and I had bekkenløsning when I had my fourth child. And like if I was sitting down on a sofa or in a chair and anything, and I want to get up, my back was like, oh my God, I felt like I was 150 years old. And when I work at school, I'm like on my feet all day. Because I make food in the kitchen, then I'm outside at SFU. And oh my God, when I got home from work, I was really, really, really like, oh my God, I had to go lay down. But then when I went back to work that Wednesday, after I started using like 10 days later, I'm like, oh, I got home and I'm like, my back's not bothering me. I'm like, wow. And then a few weeks later, I bought the socks, and I was, outside for maybe 3-4 hours, and it's like maybe -10, -15. So I had the socks on, and I had woolen socks over them, and I was outside all day, and I didn't get cold or anything. And all of a sudden, I felt like my feet, I can feel like so much, I felt like my feet were burning, sort of like that sensation. And I was like, oh, wow, the socks are probably really working great, because that's what it felt like. It was like, wow, are my feet on fire or what? So that's what I noticed. And then I had knee problems too. And that I noticed like maybe after 4 or 5 months or something, that my knee wasn't bothering me as much. So that took like more time.
So you're having them all
Plus
day
I lost
long?
weight too.
You're having them all
in the
day
beginning
long?
I wore them like 24/7 and all the time, and I wear them, I exercise and I do everything, and they're phenomenal because you don't have to wash.
They're odorless.
Yeah, odorless.
Odorless. That was the biggest thing for me. Because I had some problems, and anything I would wear would become odor and have to wash it. I couldn't wear it the next day. And very, very particular about odor and smells and so on. So for me, that was a huge thing. When I bought that, and it was odorless, I didn't have to wash it. I was like so surprised. For the first time in a very long time, I could relax instead of being stressed if I'm smelling.
Right.
And and when I bought the neck one from her, from Suryati during Halama festival, and the day after I was really tired after the festival, so I wore it on my head. And I went for a walk because it was a little bit chilly outside. So I took it on my head, and I didn't have to wear anything. And I had it on my neck because I have a neck problem. So for me, it helps really. And during in this past week, I opened the socks that I got for my birthday and took it on my feet because I was like freezing, and I slept like a baby with the socks on.
You wore them in the bed? You wore them in the at night in the bed?
Yes.
Yeah.
But in the middle of the night I just take them off. I actually have a problem with my ankles as well because I've been dancing so long, and I have heavy belts on, so my ankles are pretty weak. So in the night it might bother me a little bit, wake me up. So after I wore those socks, I was very warm in my feet, and it compresses, so I don't feel the pain. And that's and sometimes in the middle of the day I'll just take them off in my sleep. I have this technique: put the toe in and push it out. So I don't even wake. Wow. I don't know when I do it.
What a skill!
I just put my toe inside and then take them off, and then the next day it's off. So yeah.
I can do that.
Because the socks have 2 compression points in them.
Yeah.
Compression in them, and they're anti-odor, like she says, and so you don't have to wash them don't wash them maybe once a month, and you can't do that with regular socks.
In winter, and 2 months I used it the whole day in winter though.
And you don't wash them in the washing machine. You just rinse them out in like warm water. And just rinse them out and hang them to dry. No dryer. And what I found, I don't know how it happened. The other day I was folding clothes from the dryer, and a pair of my panties. I said, "Oh my God, how the heck did they get in there?" And I'm thinking I had them probably in the bathroom to dry, and I bet my husband just took them and threw them in the hamper, the dirty clothes thing, and they ended up in the washing machine in the dryer. And I said, "Oh my God!" And I was going crazy. And he said, "What's the matter?" And I said, "These ended up in the washing machine." He said, "So?" I said, "They might be ruined my underwear." Oh my God.
Were they ruined?
No, I hope not. Well, they say not to wash it in the washing machine and the dryer.
Okay.
So I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, it might do something to the Kodenshi fiber. I hope not. I'm like, oh my God.
But can you wear the socks instead of woolen socks in the winter when it's like really cold? Like
No,
-10?
I wore it not in like -20, but I'm always cold in my feet. But now recently I've been just wearing the socks, and it's too hot. Like right now, so even when it gets colder, you can wear them nicely because it keeps your own temperature.
Regulates your body temperature.
And it doesn't, you don't freeze.
As well, or just beige?
Black. Well, they usually get the beige is like a limited edition color now, but usually it's black.
It's gonna go out really soon. For the beige one, the beige one's gonna go out really soon.
Black's always there.
Hvor lenge varer de underbuksene? Jeg har 2 stykker, jeg bruker de hver dag. Og så vasker de og bruker de andre dag. Hvor lenge varer de? Altså med teknologien.
How long before you wash?
You can use it.
For how long? Oh, det varierer. I mean, they
Hvor
varierer.
lenge er det du kan ha de før det går bort? Det som...
Kanskje forever?
Nei, det er
Ja, det tror jeg ikke.
Ja.
Jeg tror ikke at det er forever. Men jeg har vasket mine i såpe, ja. Altså.
When do you wear these then?
Jeg har brukt på det.
Well, we just got them actually like a few months ago.
These are good to wear like under a jacket.
Yeah.
I wear